Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Young Family in our YouTube channel. Today is July 18th, 2022. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I recover and grow African lily from garden waste. Stay tuned. So guys, check out right here. You can see two African lily plants in the containers. Actually, I recover and grow both plants from garden waste. Long story for short, last year in December when I passed by an apartment, I saw several gardeners were trimming and pruning garden plants. They cut off and removed a lot of leaves from African lily plants. At that time, I once asked one of the gardeners whether I can regrow African lily plants from those leaves, but he told me he was not sure about that. After searching in the garden waste, I found two small lily plants. They still have small roots attached on it. So I brought them home and planted in containers. Now you can see both plants are doing very well. One of the plants is blooming right now. African lily, also known as lily of the Nile, which is native to Africa. African lily is a perennial evergreen flowering plant. African lily has long, glossy, strap-like leaves, which can reach 3 feet tall up to 2 feet wide. African lily flowering season varies from late spring to late summer. During the flowering season, it forms a long, sturdy stem. At the end of the stem, it has a large flower cluster with globular pattern. But individual flower has a trumpet shape. African lily flowers can last very long, about several weeks. Actually, for this flower, it began to bloom in early June. At the beginning, it was rounded globe. When it gradually opened, the color of the flower is kind of like a white, but when it gradually grows bigger and bigger, the color changes to blue, purple. Actually, African lily has another different variety which produce pure white flowers, but compared with pure white flowers, blue, purple African lily is more common. So sometimes we call African lily blue African lily or blue lily. African lily is a perennial plant which is native to Africa. So if you live in some place with cooler climate, overwintering might be a problem. During the winter, you might dig out the plant and overwinter indoors. But if you live some other place with warm climate, just like us in Southern California, overwintering might be not a problem. African lily prefer well-drained soil. You can just regular water this plant, but during the summer day, probably you have to water a little bit more. As I mentioned, African lily is native to Africa, so African lily prefers full sun, but it can also tolerate part sun. If you grow African lily in some area with a lot of shade, which might affect African lily blooming. African lily is very easy to grow. Actually, after I planted two plants in their containers, I have never applied any fertilizers, but you can see here, both plants are doing very well. African lily is a beautiful and popular ornamental plant for decorative purpose. African lily is very common in Southern California. This kind of plant is widely planted for bordering and landscape design. So later someday, I'm going to transplant both plants into the ground, probably in the front yard. I'm going to update you guys later. Also, hopefully, later, sometime I can get another African lily which produce pure white flowers. So guys, if you like today's video, please like, share, leave comments down below. Please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.